Hello friends, the question for the day under daily answer writing guidance program is from the world history topic, the unification of Germany. And the question is, at the end of Battle of Sedan, Europe lost a mistress and gained a master. Discuss. कि end of Battle of Sedan जैसे ही खत्म हुई, Europe it lost a mistress and it gained a master. Friends, as we must have read in the world history topic, German unification, in the Battle of Sedan that was fought in 1870, a unified German empire emerged. And the unification of Germany led to the birth of a country that dominated the whole of Europe in the coming time. और काफी हद तक जर्मनी की domination was unchallenged. And therefore, in the context, the question is, what happened after the Battle of Sedan? Europe lost a mistress and gained a master. मिस्ट्रेस और मास्टर का फ्रेंड्स जब बात आती है, इट इज इन कंसर्न विद द डोमिनेशन दैट अ country exercises over other parts of the continental Europe or other countries also. What is the difference between mistress and a master? The rule of the master will be that of a ruthless domination. On the other hand, the rule of a mistress would be there would be an influence, but that influence will not be leading to a ruthless domination. This is what the difference is between the two of the mistress and for the master. And the introduction for the question is, in the 19th century, Europe witnessed the emergence of the two major powers, that is France and Germany. What was the France, for example? After the French Revolution that took place in 1789, many changes that brought about into. After the revolution, France emerged as the strongest country. France emerged as the most influential country, not influential country in the context, for example, of the ideas. The ideas of French Revolution, they were propagated to different parts. And what happened, for example, when Napoleon, he came into the scene, he propagated all those ideas of French Revolution. And those ideas infiltrated into other countries and had an influence on the other countries also. And at one point of time, not only the influence of the ideas dominated the whole of Europe, but Napoleon at one point of time controlled whole of the continental Europe by 1807. And by 1807, what was there? The domination of the France was not only of the ideas, but also rule and control over other countries also. But the domination of ideas and the rule of the control was much more determined by the influence and the prestige of the France. And हमें कैसे पता लगता है that France was the most important country? That despite the fact that after the fall of the Napoleon, when Napoleon fell in the Battle of Waterloo, the domination of France continued. और हमें कैसे पता लगता है? When the Revolution of 1820, when the Revolution of 1830, when the Revolution of 1848 took place in France, that affected other countries, for example, Switzerland, for example, Sardinia, for example, Piedmont. इन कंट्रीज के ऊपर भी स्पिल ओवर इफेक्ट हुआ फ्रेंच के रेवोल्यूशन पे, चाहे वो फ्रांस में रेवोल्यूशन कामयाब हुए या फेल हुए, बट इसका स्पिल ओवर इफेक्ट दूसरी कंट्री में हुआ टू एन एक्सटेंट कि यहां तक कहने लगा व्हेन फ्रांस स्नीजेस द होल यूरोप कैचेस कोल्ड. जब फ्रांस को छींक आ जाती है, पूरे के पूरे यूरोप को जुकाम लग जाता है. दैट इज व्हाट. और फॉर अदर थिंग, when France catches cold, the whole Europe sneezes. जैसे ही फ्रांस में कुछ होगा, उसका इन्फ्लुएंस, उसका डोमिनेशन हर जगह पे देखने को मिलेगा. And the ideas of French Revolution acted as a motivation, acted as an encouragement for the others also, which with the passage of the time led to the unification of various states, for example Italy, for example Germany. And in 1870, what happened was the France or for the other countries had already been defeated, and the German emerged as the most important power in Europe. And the influence, the rule, the domination that Germany exercised after 1870 was that of a complete domination, complete control. Why its political and control कहाँ पे आया? Control in the political methods, the control in the economic methods, not only of the neighboring countries but also whole of Europe. And this control, this domination was a ruthless domination. And because of the ruthless domination, it is said that it was a rule, it was a control, and therefore Germany emerged as a master of whole of Germany, whole of Europe. And हमें इसी को explain करना है in the second part कि how did it emerge as what Bismarck did. He was the most important person for the unification. He built a complex system of various ties. The ties were bilateral, the ties were multilateral. It was only Bismarck who could understand कि किस तरीके से हमने domination करना है. To an extent that when Bismarck dominated from 1870 to 90, the history of Europe is the history of one man, that is Bismarck. And it was only Bismarck who was dominating all these combinations and other things that were happening in Europe. किस तरीके से? For example, in 1873, he organized a League of Three Empires. In 1879, dual alliance was signed with Austria. Not only this, in 1881, League of Three Nations was established. Another development, in 1883, a triple alliance was signed between Germany, Italy and Austria. Why doing this? He was trying to dominate politically and dominate the political and diplomatic matters, and the domination was ruthless domination. This can be seen, for example, in 1878, a Berlin Congress was held. And who dominated 1878? And who dominated in this? It was Bismarck. It was the ideology of Germany that dominated at this point of time. इसी वजह से कहा जाता है कि it was a complex web that was established and that this could be done only by a master. Therefore, this ruthless domination, the political and diplomatic affairs of Europe as a whole, therefore it is said that it is a rule of the master. इसी वजह से क्या हुआ? The politics, the economic matters, the diplomatic matters of continental Europe or whole of Europe at that point of time were directly or indirectly influenced by what was taking place in Germany. What was the ideology of Germany that finally led to other problems, for example, World War I and other things. Therefore, what happened was, the question is justified that at the end of the Battle of Sedan, जैसे ही Sedan की battle खत्म हुई, Europe it lost a mistress. Europe lost the rule of a country which was comparatively a liberal. On the other hand, Europe gained a master. Europe gained a power. Europe gained a country, for example, Germany, that was exercising its political and diplomatic domination in a ruthless way. Thank you very much.